Wow. Hey guys, didn't have that much time today, so I just I said I would take the long way around and get to my campsite, put a cup of coffee on and do something there. But I took the long way around, and for me that usually means I never get to my campsite. I just I enjoy walking around, and I said after 1.5 hours of walking around, I said, why don't I just start filming on the road? And I did, and finally after 2.5-3 hours of walking, I settled down here in the open, a thing which I don't usually do. I don't really like camping out in the open for a number of reasons, but I put a cup of coffee on the fire and tastes great. And I just tried to see what it does, this baby. Made a quick fire, didn't really have the time to process wood, but I did baton with it a little, and I've seen it works. Once I'll sharpen it up, I think it'll work even better. One problem I did see while chopping with it is because of the round handle, it twists in my hand, so it's not really sharpened up here, and if you don't hit it straight on so that it bites into wood, it'll twist. I think that's gonna go away as soon as I'll sharpen it up really nice up here. Another problem with the handle is it loosens up a bit, but I think that too can be fixed. I do have to resharpen it, but so far it's been working out great. This little indentation here for striking a fire steel, and Rob also told me, he said it would be great for scraping off bark, or bark off the tree, or just scraping the bark off like I did for my stirring stick. It works great. Right now you can't hold it like this. It's possible because, like I said, it's not been sharpened, so you can really just hold it like this, it won't cut you. Other than that, when you try to work like this, you'll have to hold it, and I don't think that will be an option, holding it with your fingers over the blade. So this will really become useful. I really like it, and it throws sparks like nothing else. I don't really know what the steel is. I'd have to ask Scott or check on the internet to see, but it's great for throwing sparks like you've seen when I started the fire. It's better than anything I've tried out. I never scraped the fire steel with my blade, but for the back of the blade, and wow. Another problem is the sheath. It's good, but those snaps don't really hold your sheath on a belt, and the Velcro that's there is just too small, so it will not. It's not a great sheath for it. I don't have problems with the retention because it is a heavy knife, and I'm not planning on hanging upside down from trees, so it'll fall out. I've used gloves, and the main reason is these edges right here on the handle are pretty rough, and they hurt. So if the knife would twist, they would scrape your hand pretty bad. I took my cheapest diamond stone. It's an easy lap, and I just sharpened this portion up a bit, and it works. Just I don't know, 30 seconds. Great. For a survival knife, even like this, not really sharpened, it's awesome. I cut down a small limb to make my stirring stick, and coming up the blade like this gives you really good control. So I was amazed because I didn't work with a knife like this before. That's so heavy on the tip. This design, I love this tip. It's not too pointy, and the belly, it's great. So it keeps the weight forward for small chopping tasks, and it's great to work with. I'm really liking this knife. I did what I usually do. I got a walking stick because there are a lot of stray dogs here, and better safe than sorry. So that's the first thing I do, and afterwards when I get to my campsite I get a baton. That's why I really want a big knife. It makes things so much easier if you just want to do things quick and dirty. I don't know what else to say other than I'm gonna have to work on it, and that's gonna be really fun. I'm thinking about putting a slight convex here, so that's just gonna be easier to maintain, and maybe straighten the spine out a bit. I don't think I'm gonna do anything to this indent because I love it the way it works. For striking in fire steel and for scraping off bark, great. We'll see about the handle. And so far, like I said, I'm really in love with this knife. Thanks, and I'll put it through the paces as I go on. I'm really curious to see how it works after I get a really sharp edge on this, and I'm assuming it'll hold an edge. I don't know. Like I said, first time out, didn't really get to do a lot, but it was fun. It is really fun, and when I'm gonna get the sheath fixed so that I don't have a problem and can carry it. Right now I've been carrying the knife and the sheath in my backpack, and put it in, took it out. But either way, it's a really fun tool. It's a chunk of steel, and that's part of the reason I like it, because it's a chunk of steel and I don't feel sorry for it already. And I'm gonna beat the snot out of it. Thanks again, Scott. This is a really fun present. The sun's coming out, and in about half an hour I gotta go. So you guys have a great day. This was my Sunday. It was really nice.